Hello, and welcome to my prototype presentation. Our team came up with several different creative ideas, but the one area of focus that we had was on investing in our youth. So we came up with Get Up and Get Going youth movement to try to help the mayor in the city. So one area that we wanted to focus on are the skills, knowledge, and opportunities for our youth to have a successful career here in Memphis. And we also wanted to focus on trying to develop stronger partnerships and develop new relationships with current and future companies. So we want to identify the realistic skills in our youth. Try to identify the skills that what they are interested in that are going to help them in their future careers. So also identify the needs of current local companies and develop the skills that are needed. So working with local companies, trying to identify what they need and going back to the high schools and the counselors to try to help get the kids motivated to go into these careers. So we also felt like something that was going on several years ago, bringing back apprentice workshops in our high schools to develop these skills, to get them ready for a post-secondary education. And also diversify existing post-secondary institutions to develop the skills of our youth to help them in their future careers. So we know that it's a fact that the two fastest growing industries where jobs will be needed in the future are in the healthcare industry and the manufacturing and construction industry. So we felt like it's important that our youth counselors know this and they're informing the students about this in high school to try to help them in these career paths. So in addition to not only in the schools, but we felt like it's important to develop other counseling centers throughout the city to assist our youth in these career paths and others that are important to the future. So our group felt like it was critical for the city to work with these companies, not only these companies, but other companies throughout the city. So these are some of the largest companies that the city could work with to strengthen relationships, to try to identify needs of these companies and going back to the high schools to communicate those career opportunities to the youth counselors. So our group also felt it was critical for the city to go after new companies that were not currently here in Memphis by informing them of our youth movement for the possibility of relocating part of their company here to Memphis. And we thought of two companies, Airbus and Boeing, would be excellent additions to the city because of the existing vacancy at the airports and the fact that FedEx is their largest customer. So how can these new relationships and partnerships assist the city by knowing about the Get Up and Get Going movement? So obviously they can assist the city by subsidizing the construction for transitional temporary housing for our young people that need it. So if these companies have faith in our young people, they will invest in the housing. So where would this transitional temporary housing be located? Well, obviously this would help the city's issue with the vacant and abandoned lots in Memphis that detract from the value of the neighborhoods. So as you can see, it's very important to have some type of movement here in the city. It'll solve several of the mayor's strategic priorities by giving our youth the career knowledge that the city provides, strengthening existing corporate relationships, developing new ones, and relying on these companies to make investments in our youth and to improve our city. So 1, invest in our youth. 2, strengthen corporate relationships. And 3, companies believing in the youth movement and investing in the city. Thank you.